Do I look tired? I feel like I look tired today. I am quite tired, although I slept a really long time, so I don't know why I'm tired. This is the first video that I've done without any lip filler. I had my lip filler dissolved last week. It went really, really well. As you can see, it definitely worked. I feel like one of those Fraggles or Muppets that are all mouth and no lip. Like, hello. I can't wait to have a little bit put back in, but we're starting from scratch. So today I thought we would do a very natural, everyday makeup look that is suitable for a mature skin. My skin is maturing. I am 45. I have dry patches. I have some oily patches. I have quite a bit of texture. So I've been trying out new products recently over the last week or so when I've not been filming, and I've really enjoyed using them. So I'm going to share these products with you and my insight into these products whilst creating something a little bit more natural than a full glam look. My mom has mentioned that she thinks I look younger without the lip filler. I'm not sure I agree with her. You can put your two penneth in the comment section. What I will say is, this sucking through a straw is going to have to stop because now I don't have any filler above or below my lips. I am noticing those lines that usually you look at from smokers, you know, when you're constantly doing this, are coming thick and fast. I don't like it. I don't. I need to stop. Just gonna get some product in my brows. This is the e.l.f. laminating gel. Absolutely swear by this. It's so quick, it's so easy, and it is as simple as that. It just lifts the face. I just think the brows really do frame everything off and make a huge difference. So if you can get those tamed, you are on to a winner, and I never skip this step. So it is a daily thing for me. I've been using a new product over the last week. This is the NYX Blade and Shade, and I've got to say, I am really, really enjoying it, and I was not expecting that. Usually these sorts of products with this sort of applicator, this sort of head, this sort of precision, I usually take with a pinch of salt because they're usually far too creamy, far too soft, and that precision, that blade, that sharp edge disappears pretty much immediately as soon as you start using it. This has been so well thought out. It's really easy to sharpen, so you get that precision every single time you use it. So not only can you create feather-like hairs with this, with a blade shape on the end, but this is also bigger than the NYX Microbrow Pencil, so much easier to fill in and shade in your brows, should you want to do that as well. So definitely a multi-purpose product. If you're only wanting to create hair-like strokes, I would go for the NYX Microbrow Pencil, and if you're wanting something waterproof and deeper in colour, I would go for the NYX Lift and Snatch. This one though, I'm really enjoying because it looks very, very natural. I've got the shade Ash Brown. Next up, the Milk Makeup Hydra Grip Gel Tint. I have heard so many good things about this, and although I don't think it is the best thing ever, I think there are massive positives, but also some little negatives as well. I have really enjoyed using it. So this is actually quite a thick formula, which I wasn't expecting. Also, for a tint, this has really decent coverage. So another thing that surprised me somewhat. So I am really, really enjoying it. The one thing that I will say is, although this is buildable, it doesn't wear as well if you build it up. And I just think by the end of the day, if I have built this up, it looks a little patchier than when I hadn't built it up. Also, you can apply this with a brush, with a sponge, with your fingertips, very, very easily. I prefer brush application because I don't like to get my fingers dirty. It's just me, just my preference. And it goes on so smoothly and really, really beautifully, very easy to blend out. Blends into your natural skin tone, but gives you a little bit of coverage and just evens everything out. So you can see it is really quite a thick formulation, but it does blend and melt into the skin. It's also very hydrating. It's got a little bit of nourishment in there as well. So more like a tinted moisturizer. It's going to give you that hydration and moisturization throughout the day, which some people aren't going to like, especially if they have oilier skin. But yeah, I really like it. And like I said, if I don't build this up, it wears very, very well. As the name of this suggests, it definitely does grip and it holds and it doesn't move throughout the day. The only place on my face that I feel it's a necessity to powder are my eyelids, which are very movable throughout the day. And this particular skin tint does tend to settle in any fine lines and any creases that I have on my eyelids. So just take that as your warning. If you are going to use this on your eyelids and your eyelids are very similar to mine, you're probably going to want to powder it in place. However, I feel like powder over the rest of the face, for me in particular, is a want, not necessarily a need. So this will stay in place all day if I don't want to powder it. But if the shine is a little bit too shiny for me, then I will dim down that sheen slightly with a little bit of powder, but I'm not going to do that yet. Before I go in with concealer underneath my eyes, I'm going to add a bit of bronzer just to make me look slightly more alive, like I have been outside at some point this month. And this I absolutely swear by. I only have this much left of my Rare Beauty bronzing stick. In fact, I went out the other day and bought a fresh one. I don't think I've ever finished a bronzing stick before in my life, so that says a lot about this one. So I'm just going to blend that in. Look how easy that is to do. Just take it down my neck a little bit because my neck is a lot fairer than my face. And just tap this in. I'm going to take a brown eyeshadow and just press that into the upper lash line halfway across to the outer edge, just to make my lashes look a bit thicker and my eyes a bit more defined and a bit more lifted on that outer edge. I think it does make a massive difference. It still looks really natural, but it just gives you that little bit of something extra. Going to smudge that out a little bit using a slightly lighter shade of brown just to make it look a bit more natural. Then let's brighten up the under eye. This is a new product, but it's one that I've spoken about already on my channel multiple times, so I'm not going to go into it. It is my favourite concealer of the moment. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay In Place Concealer in the shade 2C. So I also have this in the shade 2.5C, which is my mum's shade, but I still prefer the shade 2C. So if you are my mum's shade twin, 2.5C. If you're my shade twin, 2C. Let's get some mascara on and really make my eyes come alive and start to pop. I've been really enjoying the Giorgio Armani mascara recently. I love the wand. I love that this really separates my lashes. It clings to every single lash without making them go really clumpy. It's very, very quick to apply. And you can be precise with this. You can really wing out those outer lashes and just make them look so soft and fluttery. I absolutely love this. Now, it's not one for uber volume. If you're wanting serious volume, you're going to need at least 3 coats of this. So this is for a very natural, fluttery look. I've lined my lips using the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Lip Liner in the shade Iconic Nude. I didn't do it on camera. It's a whole process when, you know, you're used to having bigger lips and then all of a sudden they've shrunk. So, you know, it takes me a little bit longer. I'm going to fill my lips in using a brand new lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. I'll put the details on the screen for you now. This one is in the shade Naughty Talk, and it is the most beautiful pinky yet neutral shade. I really love it. It's like a nudie, warm pink. It's not one of the Matte Revolution lipsticks. This is not drying at all. It's really creamy and fudgy and soft, and it feels mega comfortable and really moisturizing. Finishing off my makeup using another brand new product from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Charlotte's Beauty Soulmates face palette in the shade Flawless Peach. So there are 2 shades to choose from. One is slightly fairer with a pinkier undertone, and one is slightly deeper with a more corally peachy undertone. I've obviously gone for the corally peach one. Both come with not only a blush, but a powder as well. And this powder is just divine. It is smoothing, it is airbrushing, it is just everything that I want from a powder. Both powders, though, my skin tone will be able to get away with, which I'm not quite sure what that means for anybody with a deeper skin tone than me. But this, I believe, is the deepest shade that they do within this palette. And this, it's light. This is the Love Blush. And it is absolutely gorgeous. So you can be quite vigorous with this. It does have punchy pigment, but it's not punchy pigment that's going to frighten you and go patchy. It's very, very easy to blend. So I just like to tap this in place and build it up as desired. I mean, most people would stop there, wouldn't they? They would, but I'm not most people. So I'm going to go and build that up even more just to the outer portion of my cheek, and then just bring that a little bit further in. I might even go across my nose a little bit. Just look how snatched that looks now. I just love the flush that this gives my cheek. So you can go super, super natural with this. I mean, there you go. That's how most people would probably do it. I'm going to go in with a different brush and pick up some of the powder and just go in to the areas that I feel I just need to dim the shine down, namely in my oilier T-zone. Just look how smoothing and airbrushing this powder is. So that's it, my go-to natural everyday makeup look that I've been wearing over the last couple of weeks while I've been trialing out these products, and I've got to say I have loved every single day. There have been hiccups along the way when I have tried to build up the Milk makeup tint a little bit too much, a little bit more than necessary, and ended up a bit messy by the end of the day. But all can be forgiven. When you get it right, you get it right. This is glowy, this is fresh, this is natural, this is youthful. It's not too glowy that it emphasizes every single little bit of my texture. It's not airbrushing though, so if you want something airbrushing, this is not going to be for you. I really, really love the Charlotte Tilbury skin product. I love the blush. I love the powder. I just think it really sets this look off. I look like me, only a better version of me. I don't look like I am trying to cover over me with a wad load of products. It just looks really natural and fresh. Anyway, have you tried any of these products already? Are you having success with them like me, or are you not enjoying them? Please let everybody know your experiences in the comments section. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave. Hope to see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.